Thank you, thank you, thank you for this day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this day. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. Woo, 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 woo. Another day we get to celebrate with each other life, music, song, community, and just being together. I hope you had a wonderful day. Those on this side of the world celebrating their Thanksgiving. This is Kathy Bullock coming to you from Berea, Kentucky, slightly stuffed from eating a lot of good food at a lot of different friends' houses, and it was just all just totally wonderful. And I'm happy to welcome our Facebook family to join us here on the Daily Antidote of Song. If this is your first time, don't let it be your last. This is day 964. Woo! Thank you, Carolyn, for saying that. So the first thing I get to do is to welcome you individually, those of you who are with us on Zoom, and then welcome our exciting new guest who's coming to us all the way from South Africa. Okay, so are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready, everybody? Oh, I love the smiles. I see the friends. Jaden, thank you for doing the tech, keeping us all running and smoothly. There's the great and fabulous Joe Rossi is giving us a wave and finishing up with their food today from yesterday, and I'll enjoy that. Jenny from Suffolk, UK, welcome to us. Dan from Vienna, welcome. Susan, welcome. Kevin in DC, Becky, Fred in Silver Spring, Jane, my girl, Jane in Cape Cod, Christiana, welcome. Carolyn, we are grateful. Thank you for being, I am too as well. Deborah in Kentucky, right down the road of peace. Welcome to us. Thank you for this day. Susan, good to see you. Curly Talks, my people. Hey, welcome. Stephen, Michelle in Silver Spring, Sheila in Florida. Carolyn in Boise, Nancy's Cal, Luda in Victoria, blessings to you, Kathleen in Albuquerque, Jim, hey, Harriet, hey, in Illinois, Storm, I see your fabulous hat, Kathy in Virginia, let's see who else we have, I changed my page now, where are we, Anne in Maryland, Julie, who's home in Muskox, Ontario, Canada, welcome. And Kate, hey Kate, and then in California, well, the tea looks good. Kurt, oh, hey, my friend, Vermont, yes, and Lynn and Cliff in Vermont, hey, welcome, Christiana and Bob, 964, Lynn. I see there's video for Lynn and for Jane in Maryland, for Mabel and Eleuthera and Trish in Victoria. And I think I have said fully hello to everyone who has been with us today. Wow, y'all, we're making it up to date 1,000. Y'all know this. It's not that far away. I just cannot believe it. Now, I get to introduce you to the fabulous Matlakala Bopape. She is a phenomenal choral instructor, arranger, workshop clinician, and mover and shaker, and mighty, mighty woman, talented woman. I have to add that part. Mighty, fabulous. I've had the pleasure of being in workshops with her in the past with Village Harmony and getting to sing some of her songs and listen to her choirs. I see her on Facebook when they're traveling and touring all over Spain, whatever. And anyway, join me in welcoming Matlakala to the Daily Antidote of Song. Woo! Welcome, welcome. So it's your turn. Take it.
Thank you, Kathy, and thank you for the kind words about me. Yes, indeed, I'm Matlakala Bopape. I come from South Africa, and South Africa has got a population of like 50 million people, and we have 11 official languages, And I come from the northern part of South Africa, and we mainly speak Northern Sotho. Um, I get sometimes very emotional when I'm talking about languages of South Africa, because during the times of apartheid, the system then had wanted to separate everybody so that we become ethnic entities, and they wanted to kill each other's all of the languages so that we don't know them. But the truth of the matter is, I think that strengthened us so much that many of us would be able to speak all of those languages now, in spite of the fact that they would have wanted us to be separate. Um, yeah, having said that, I would like to talk about our music in South Africa, and I always say to people, we sing for everything. We like to call ourselves a singing nation, and we sing for every stage of life, like at birth, at when the child, we celebrate for a month when the child gets out of the house after a month, and then we celebrate when the girl starts menstruating. We celebrate when the boys go for circumcision. We celebrate when you pay the dowry, and then we celebrate for marriage, and then we celebrate for all sorts of things. We celebrate for rain. We celebrate for all seasons. We celebrate for work. We've got songs for just working. We celebrate for playing. We've got songs for playing. We've got songs for everything. So for those of you who have been to South Africa would also know what I'm talking about. But I I do workshops on several kinds of music, and I take most of the genres of the struggle song. I also take the genre of religious music and the folk song, and folk song would be those for weddings and all of those things, and also for very, very traditional that have been there for ages and are still continuing. But today's song is more about it's a struggle song. Um, and when you're talking about struggle songs in South Africa, you have those struggle songs that happened during apartheid, deep apartheid, when the people were being killed, were being maimed, were being assassinated, were being arrested and detained and being put away, and others had gone into exile. And there are those songs which were really protesting about those serious life and death things. But of course, it never stopped. We are in the new dispensation now. You would think that we shouldn't be talking about those things, or we shouldn't be singing those kind of songs now because we are here. But lo and behold, we still continue singing about struggle songs. So you have uh, during apartheid songs, and you have struggle post apartheid songs. And today, what we are going to be singing about will be a post apartheid struggle protest song. Why now? Why those kind of songs now? Well, as life would have it, we've gotten our freedom. But then not everything is working out. Corruption that you might be knowing about still continues. Um, and then there is crime. The rest of the world seems to know about crime that's going in South Africa. Uh, there are social issues, many other social issues that need to be attended to. So the songs are mostly then now about those kind of things to the government that has taken over from the apartheid government, and to make sure that they hear, because um, in fact, struggle songs and the protest songs are the ones that also were able to mobilize the power of the people to make sure that we sing, we talk in one voice. And so in that way, people hear. So in South Africa, when people go on struggle, they just sing. And it's not like you sit somewhere and you learn about the song that you are going to be singing. It just emanates from, as you are together, you talk together, and then the song grows, and then it becomes a song. So, and there's no a protest, a silent protest, actually. It's always singing and dancing. And sometimes you think, oh, people are just dancing and they're enjoying it. Not because you're enjoying, it's because you want to mobilize, and because there's power in that big voice. So the song that we are going to be talking about now is the song about the post-apartheid struggle that says, okay, there are all these social ills. They've just reported things about the police statistics for the past 3 months. It's shocking. I don't even want to tell you. But it's all of those things. The song says, okay, we have corruption, we have crime, we have this, we have that, but we are a resilient people. Everything will be all right. Don't cry. It will turn around. Someday things will turn around. So it's actually a protest of hope, of saying, as much as things are this bad, we've gone through real bad things and we turned around. And this also shall pass. And the song is called Zizo Jik'IZinto, things will turn around. And at this stage, I would just like Joe to play that video, just so that people get a feel of how it goes.
Zizo Jik'IZinto, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI. Zizo Jik'IZinto, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI. Zizo Jik'IZinto, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI. Zizo JIKA, JIKE. THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI. Zizo JIKA, JIKE. THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI. Zizo Jik'IZinto, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI. Zizo Jik'IZinto, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI. Zizo Jika, JIKE.
Yes, you're looking at that dance. The dance itself is a political dance. You can't dance that dance anywhere else. That dance was created when people were in exile and by different political organizations that were burned and went into exile then. And so when they came back, and also at home, some of them that came back before the whole lot came back, they introduced that dance. So it's a dance. When somebody dances that dance, you know that it's a political dance. It doesn't go into any other dance. Or they might borrow it, but originally it's for there. So can we have the lyrics so that I can explain what those lyrics are saying?
Yes, the lyrics are on the chat. We're ready, I think.
Oh, you're not going to show them. Everybody's able to see the lyrics, is it?
Yes, we're able to see them on the chat. Yes.
Okay. The the thing is Zizo Jik'IZinto, things will turn around. It's in Xhosa, one of the South African languages, but down in the Cape, down very, very south in the Eastern Cape. Zizo Jik'IZinto, things will turn around. JIKA is turning. Izinto means things. So things will turn around. WEN'UKHALELANI. WEN'UKHALELANI. Don't cry. Why are you crying? Khala is crying. Khalelani. Why are you crying? WEN'UKHALELANI. Why are you, you crying? Why are you crying? So the song is just about things will be right. Why are you crying? Things will be all right. Why are you crying? So shall we read the lyrics together? Zizo Jika. I'm not sure. I think in other languages, in the Western languages, you would have a Z. Zizo, Zizo, Zizo Jika. Zizo Jik'IZinto. Zizo Jik'IZinto. Zizo Jik'IZinto. It's mostly the soprano and the basses that would say these words. The tenors and the alto don't say it. The altos will just go THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA, two t, t. It's a strong th, Thomas, like you say Thomas, THULA. THULA MTANAM, 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 MTA. You see, our languages sound more like Italian. The vowels are more Italian. So what you see is what it is. So THULA MTANAM. The M is very important. You have to say MTANAM. My THULA means keep quiet, be quiet. MTANAM, my child. Keep quiet, my child. The sopranos are saying everything will be fine. Don't cry. The altos and the tenors are saying THULA MTANAM, keep quiet, my child, because everything will be fine. All right. So when we go to the sopranos, Zizo Jik'IZinto, Zizo Jik'IZinto. I'm just repeating that. Zizo Jik. I'm going to repeat it thrice. Zizo Jik'IZinto, Zizo Jik'IZinto, Zizo Jik'IZinto. Okay, and then the next one would be Zizo Jik'IZinto, WEN'UKHALELANI, 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 WEN'UKHALELANI. Repeat. WEN'UKHALELANI, WEN'UKHALELANI, WEN'UKHALELANI. Starting from the top. Zizo Jik'IZinto, WEN'UKHALELANI, WEN'UKHALELANI, WEN'UKHALELANI. repeat again. Zizo Jik'IZinto, WEN'UKHALELANI, WEN'UKHALELANI, WEN'UKHALELANI. That's the sopranos. So the rest of the other people are going to be responding. THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI. THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI, THULA MTANAM. That's the alto. Again. THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI, THULA MTANAM. That is the alto, the tenors. THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI, THULA MTANAM. Basis. THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI, THULA MTANAM. Okay, those are the verses. I don't know whether perhaps we need to go back to the video so that you can sing along.
I
Just
think
your
that'd be
part.
a great idea, Matlakala, to go back and sing along with the.
Okay, but perhaps before we do that, Kathy, I nearly forgot. That is the A part of the song,
Mhm.
where the call is done by the soprano. The soprano. Zizo Jik'IZinto, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELA, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELA, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI. The B part is led by the basses. They go. Zizo Jik'IZinto, WEN'UKHALELANI, 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 Zizo Jik'IZinto, WEN'UKHALELANI, WEN'UKHALELANI, WEN'UKHALELANI. So the rest of the other people this time, even the soprano, is doing THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM. So when the basses come in, it's the sopranos that join in the THULA MTANAM. THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI, THULA MTANAM. So it's THULA MTANAM. The laziest parts are the tenors and the altos. They just say THULA MTANAM. And at the end, they just WEN'UKHALELANI, THULA MTANAM. Okay, can we try it and see whether you can go in?
This
Let
is
me.
fantastic. Yes.
Zizo Jik'IZinto.
Zizo Jik'IZinto.
THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, THULA MTANAM, WEN'UKHALELANI.
Zizo Jik'IZinto. Zizo Jik'IZinto.
Zizo Jik'IZinto.
Thank you so much, Matlakala. I had two quick questions for you. As our time runs out, I'm just so excited and thrilled, and it's a zillion of things I would like to share with you. But one thing, too, several of the our listeners had questions about the movements, about the dance, how the women were doing a different movement from the men with this, and what was the meaning of that, and
Well, the as I indicated, this kind of running and doing this is a very political kind of dance, and you run to the front. It propels people to go forward as they were chanting that, running towards whoever the enemy was. But the women are doing this because they are saying, please keep quiet, my child. Keep quiet, my child.
yes.
Things will be fine. Keep quiet, my child. Things
Yes.
will be fine. Yes.
And the men with their foot up and raised in their hands,
Yes. That is what we call a doi doi.
doi doi.
Doi doi. It's some political dance also. That was started in South Africa. It's a power dance, a struggle dance. So both of these and that is a political dance that we call a doi doi. You find it in South Africa. There are um, those that say that it was started when the exiles went into Zimbabwe, and they started it there, or they started it with the Zimbabwean army as we were fighting against Ian Smith or something like that. But uh, any political gathering, any political singing would have this and that.
This men and women doing both. Women also would do this. The with the foot.
Yes,
Yes.
everybody does that. It's just that
Yes.
because it was more male than in the army, what we call controversy,
Yes.
it was more this. But uh, you know, and my guys, because this was recorded a long time ago, it was not actually meant to be recorded. We were just recording to because two of our guys were losing pitch a lot, so we just recorded to get them to hear what it says. So they are not much concentrating on that dance. If they
Yes.
were concentrating, the knee would be as straight, uh, so
Wow.
that it looks very purposeful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was fiery. I just as you were talking, Matlakala, it took me back because I do a lot of talking about the freedom songs, the songs of struggle in the United States for African Americans, people of African descent. And I felt like every word you uttered about the music, its power, the community building, it's the very same thing when we talk about songs of freedom and struggle here in the US that emerged. The same people here in this setting speaking and singing songs of struggle, and the dance is not just for la 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 having a good time, but it is empowering and community building, all of it, and so affirming. And so I thank you for sharing that with us. Our time is like zip zip zip, it's like going so quickly. So, do you have a website that the if folks want to find out more about you, about your music, and about your work, that you could share with us, or is that something that Jaden has or in the chat. I'm not sure.
Uh, I don't personally. I don't have a website. I just have a Facebook page,
Okay,
which
Facebook is good.
yeah, and then most of the things, the music part of things, we do at Polokwane Choral Society Facebook page. Once upon a time, when these websites were starting, we tried a website, but it never worked because we didn't understand then. It was, and also the guy who started it, it was so amateurish. So we're going to
Yeah.
be starting a new one soon, but we depend on
So
our yeah.
So in the meantime, we will look for you on Facebook. And I echo my friend Jane, who wrote in the chat. We thank you for a life of teaching to us and sharing with us, master teacher, and helping us understand the context, the people, the story, the struggles. Because while these are particular to the people of South Africa, the power of struggle, of community, that is a universal theme that we
Yes.
can all relate to and connect to and build upon. So I just thank you on behalf of all of us for what you have shared. And I have to say goodbye because our time is gone. So, but we're going to be saying the words. Say the first words of the song again. What are they?
Zizo Jik, Zizo,
Zizo, Zizo.
Zizo,
Turn it around.
yeah, yeah. Zizo Jik'IZinto. Zinto means things. Zizo Jika, Jika is turning around.
Zizo Jik. That is what I want us to be. Just keep with us and plant it in our whole body as we move forward. Things are going to be turning around for the good,
Yes,
and being hopeful in the
yes,
struggle,
yes.
however that looks for us individually, collectively, and around our world. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, I got it, y'all. I hope you got it too. We're going to have to say goodbye to you right now. Woo!
Thank
Wait.
you.
And this, thank you so much for sharing with us. Everybody on Facebook and who's with us, thank you for joining us in this phenomenal things are going to turn around. One more time, say it. Zizo,
Zizo Jik'IZinto.
Zizo
Zizo Jik,
Jik'IZinto, Zizo
yeah.
Jik'IZinto.
So you say Zizo Jik'IZinto, there's a hyphen there, but it has to read Zizo Jika
Zizo
Izinto. Zizo
Jik'IZinto.
Jika Izinto. We say it's Jik'izinto because it's in that, we swallow some of the things. Zizo Jika Izinto, the
Zizo
things will turn around.
Jik'IZinto.
A song of hope.
Yes, and even as I say the words, Zizo Jik'IZinto, I got to move with that.
Yes.
I can't even just say it just without moving. Yeah, baby, things are
Yes.
going to turn around. That's
Yes.
one of the messages, and it's been part of the daily antidote of song in our continuing of affirmation of each other, of our love, of our power collectively and individually, and our hope. So, with that in mind, we have to say thank you for joining us today. And I'm going, thank you so much, Matlakala. Please, everybody join me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And thanking Matlakala Bopape from Limpopo in the northern part of South Africa and her Polokwane Choral Society. See, I'm working on these words, Matlakala. I'm working on it.
And you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jaden, for the tech, for helping us go. Thank you, JoJo, for being this our fearless leader, and just love you much. So I have to say bye to everybody. Wow. I'm just still thrilled by this. Things are going to turn around. I'm taking that to my heart, y'all. I'm taking it to heart. Jenny, thank you for joining us from Suffolk. Susan, thank you for joining us, both of you. Susan and I just had one name in the screen, but thank the both of you. Kevin and DC, thank you. Carolyn, oh, it was a book. Oh, it's an album. That is fabulous. And you put it in the chat, I believe. This particular, oh, gorgeous. The pictures involved. Oh, it's a book. I'm sorry. I thought it was an album. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Wow. We are so grateful. I'll need to follow up on that. That's in our chat too as well, and we can have it on our Facebook page. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Deborah in Kentucky, for down the road with us, and we're just making it through. Susan G, thank you. My people, there is the curly tops, the Anna, and everybody. Mwah! Stephen, Michelle in Silver Spring, thanks for joining us. Sheila in Florida. Carolyn, thankful in Boise. I'm thankful here too. Luda in Victoria with hearts and love. Jim, thanks for joining us. Scott, I see your room and I don't see you, but I know you're nearby. Thanks for being with us. Ann in Maryland, thanks. Annette in California. Christian and Bob in Maryland. Christiana, I'm sorry. Trish and Victoria, thank you for joining us. Mabel, there is your bear. Thank you. Diane, thanks for joining us. Kevin, how you doing? Good to see you. Hoda. Oh, but beautiful to see your eyes there, my dear. Linda in Concord. I'm so glad. Aloysius, hey, to you. And then I turned the page and lost. Oh, there's Kat in Vermont with all the smiley faces. Cliff in Vermont. Jane in Texas. Hey, Harriet in Illinois with Nancy's cow and the girly dubs in Vermont. Oh, and Dan Walker. I'll be in Vermont later. I'll talk to y'all later. Dan, good to see your video, and Fred, Tom, Lynn, and let's see, Ralph and Victoria, Jane, and Marilyn, and Gloria. I think that was everybody. So be hopeful. Know that things are turning around. The struggle continues. We're not alone. And see you next time in the Daily Antidote of Song. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kathy, and thank you, Matlakala. It was like such a moving day today, learning that song and learning some of the history behind it. I'm just going to end things. Bye, Facebook again. Sorry, on Facebook Live. Bye.